Alright, we had some minor technical difficulties of my mic reverting to default, so the first few regions of this place did not get messed up. But for posterity's sake, because the run is going pretty well, I am going to make a short video of this. This is the 4th chapter. The group is doing pretty well. The stress healing's got a bit crazy, generally speaking, but now that I have nearly everyone's skills up to full except the lepers, things are looking a lot better. I actually had to skip a hero shrine down like in the previous choice in order to be able to hit the second layer boss, because the problem is the layer trophy I have is this one, and having minus 50% death blow resist ain't cutting it, with especially with a flagellant in your group. So we're gonna try the second layer boss, which just occurred to me is the same boss because I've done the same region. I am very pleased with myself now that I thought about it. Okay, is there another hero shrine? There's not another hero shrine, so I'm unlucky. We're not gonna be able to finish the thing. So the other goal is to get as many road battles done as possible. That's so stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. So if I go this way, I'll never actually be able to hit that field hospital, which I really would like. I basically have to choose between that and the horde. These paths are really weird. Like, they're getting split up quite a lot here. So I have to prioritize. There is a disease I unequivocally need to lose. So I no longer need to do this because I realized it's the same fucking boss. So that was the flaw in my plan. So I could have had my full leper skills if I had remembered that. If I go this way to the lair boss, I can get the hoarder, but the hoarder doesn't matter now that I think about it because I only have 5 baubles. There's nothing else over on the right side that's terribly important. So the only way to get, I have to go left, or is it left, or is just, can I also go straight? No, I have to go left here in order to be able to get to the field hospital, which is, I guess, of the remaining shit now that I fucked up the hero shrine, the last big priority. This run's gone pretty well. I had a cursed one earlier today where my runaway died like at the end of the first region, and then okay, I'm actually gonna reflect first to make sure the stress doesn't get out of hand. I had the runaway die at the end of the first region, not just like an unlucky series of events. And then the replacement went okay, but then we died at the end of the second one because the Cardinal, who's one of like the cosmic bosses, is like actually super fucking insane on this in this 4th chapter, and just was like triple debuffing us, shuffling us, and you know, fearing us as well. So we didn't make it to the end of the second region. So overall, kind of a day of failure, but this one is an all-time run. Everyone's like relationships are like 18, 19. I even did the sluice. I got some pretty nice trinkets. He said these guys is syphilis the whole time. We have a jester trinket, and then a very nice healing trinket on the Vestal. Alright. So we're just gonna keep toasting these boys and see where this all goes. Generally speaking, now that we have Finale on the Jester, it's made a huge difference. Absolutely beast-like. Necrosis is like the final thing on the Flagellant, that's nice. He hits anyone who has Blight and then heals himself a little bit. Okay, I gotta keep minimizing my stress here. I've taken off my stress heals off my other guys. There might be one or two that I choose to get again. I haven't been using Slice Off very often, to be honest. So maybe that'll be the one that I remove to get the, I don't know, whatever the banter song is. 6, 3, 8. Hopefully both these guys just tick off. It's pretty weird playing this game in silence with no like thing in the background, I gotta say. I'm sure it's made me a little bit better.
Can make all the difference.
Not that I haven't made mistakes anyway. Okay, so powering forward, chopping these fellas up, putting combo points in everybody. I'm glad he dodged that because I was gonna fear him. Strap it up. That boy. We've got the most kind of like party synergies I've ever seen, honestly. You can't do in. Why can he not do this? He's in the wrong position. Okay, got it. I'm gonna take the heal and the stress. Oh, he's going toxic. It's kind of a shame because it does hurt relationship stuff. But I did actually want to see everyone down by 2, which I don't care for. Okay. Apply Blade 2 to attackers when hit per toxic token to the end of combat. Okay, not bad. Alright, so I did want to read that. That's actually the first time I've gone toxic the whole time. So it sucks to hurt the relationships, but we have a lot of money, and we should be able to get everything back up to like 18 or 20, whatever it is.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
In this weighty gloom. I think it's at least the second time I made that my stream title, but I don't know. It's not very original, but it does describe what's going on here. This run's going pretty well. Basically this is a credible chance to be the first time I get to see the 4th boss. So a little scouting never hurt anybody. Food, flame, in items. I'm gonna go for in items. I find the food is usually something kind of shitty, and I do have a nice little stack up. Dartboard, amazing, one of the best ones. Really good on the Jester, because the Jester is like one-shot potential, is like key to my success. I have to try to hit 4 road battles. I've hit 2. We're trying to get to that field hospital way up there. So it looks like we'll be able to get enough road battles. So we go here. Thing in the corner, vintage collection. If we go here, we're not going to get it. So we have to go left.
Is your coach
Unique liquors, you say? Any bullshit we can get rid of? Yeah, the bread. It's funny how the food goes. Like the more you continue on, the more just the ones that used to value, you just like don't touch at all. You only go for like the best stuff. Free food is good. It would have been better than just not using it at all, which I often do. Positive quirk and mixed quirk, avoid altogether. Let's get him a positive quirk, shall we? Who's this creepy dude? So what did I get? Sneaky. Combat start, 25% chance to do that. That's not terribly good, is it? We go. Where are we now?
Is futility itself.
Okay, we have to keep going left in order to get the field hospital.
Though decidedly inconvenient.
Sorry, fellas, but you know, outside of that one guy, stress is going pretty well. I got some sausages thawing. I'm gonna try to use the smoker today. It's pretty exciting. I got a smoke like a pellet smoker that's like the size of like a barbecue. I haven't really used it. I tried to use it once, but it kind of was too low on pellets from like I hadn't stocked them up myself. It just like when I just moved in. So hopefully I can get those. Hopefully I can get those delicious fucking wild boar sausages going. Okay. It's too early in the turn to do the solo into finale thing. These dudes still have turns, so just crack into the withstand. Try to keep his stress under control. Acid rain. We've got very good like light resistance piercing on that guy. Despite him being like basically the only dodge we have, because he's bleeding a little bit, but it hasn't really been the most important thing for him. I'm using this ability a lot. It's been keeping us really well topped out. It does make it so that your consecrations take longer to get going though. This turn, plus 2 consecrations, plus the consecration not setting up for the next turn. The Vestal is a great insurance policy, and I'm sure good for very strong fights, but otherwise, we're mostly relying on like, basically the Jester and the Flagellant are doing essentially everything. But they're doing it pretty well. Okay. Remove the blind, cut the stress down a little bit. I'm looking forward to being able to upgrade some abilities. Okay, 3 or 4 are pretty doomed. That's good. This guy doomed?
A
Nope.
steady
Okay, yeah.
subtraction, an invariable result.
Nice dodge, nice dodge. Making sure the mic's working at this time. I was like talking for like 2.5 hours without it working. So embarrassing. I was very deflated after that. It's like, man, like no one's here to tell me that something's wrong. Felt really bad,
Slow
actually.
dissection, an unavoidable end.
With the regen going on, everyone's pretty topped up. It's actually been funny. It's been weird to have a flagellant and then not work on him being low health or stressed basically at all, outside of like 1 or 2 fights. He's been like, you know, just doing damage in a way that's much worse than the way other people do damage. So it hasn't really been. We've been doing well enough that the flagellant
Cut down these nightmares.
hasn't really been able to do the things he needs to do, which is get stressed out and in a lot of pain. He's just been like a weaker frontline plague doctor, essentially. Okay, this will be good because we get to cut out the syphilis we have. Oh, missed that one. Which is one of the worst quirks, which is one of the worst diseases I've ever seen, if definitely not the worst, especially on your frontliner, to lose 25% max HP, etc. Fucking brutal. Okay, things at 75. Do I want to wheel, food, or in items? Always in items. What do we got here? Clotting poultice, pretty random. Okay, where are we going?
They emptied their larders,
Okay, left again.
gorging themselves as the world began to crumble.
We've been really lucky with wheels and plate stuff so far. We've only had one urgent repair battle. Went fairly well. Doesn't really matter which of these we do. Glad we didn't get the down point there. Now, hope we keep the loathing down so we get a more credible boss fight attempt. Dinner cart. Leave the dinner cart to last. Try to crit this guy out of here. Then I can just use the solo into finale to knock that boy down. Look at all these debuffs. No bueno. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill this thing here. Nice, good luck. And a 1 and a 2. This guy has 23. If he doesn't have food, he has 23 HP. So despite him doing just ridiculous damage, it makes super fun. You gotta watch that boy, because he's gonna mess you up. Okay. Double 10 crit. I like that a lot. We have like 7 or 8 friendships going on here. Things are going real well. I'm gonna do suffer just to show that I can. I haven't really needed to. People just tend to heal from the traveling heal and her regen. Consecration of Fortitude on this spot. It's been a little hard to do Consecration of Fortitude in this spot because he is like just infinite fucking shields anyway. Okay, I gotta keep stress down, take off the blind. I suspect that not having more stress healing, this guy can steal horror. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to probably put in one stress heal thing before the boss. Is that a dinner cart? Can I kill this thing here? No way. Okay. Can't even reach anything here. Whatever. We're ready. We're up at the front. We're ready to go. Okay, it's weaken this guy. Can't because we're not in the first position. Gonna do this to keep the stress down. Bitch, that is. Alright, hit him with it. Just got a nice big attack here. Okay, that should be good. This guy's got a lot of health. He's a little squishy though. He's a little easy to kill. Just gonna spam this for stress relief purposes. Alright, that's pretty easy. Look at that big meaty thing in the background, so gross. My guys are real friends this time, they love each other. There's a crazy how different. Like I had a previous party that was Jester, Flagellant, Leper, and Runaway being. Wow, this is so lucky. We just got like a. He's got like a signature Leper trinket. That's so good. Wow. And it really works for his build too, because it's supposed to be just like tanky shit. Okay, so this one is worse. We replace this one with this one. Okay, nice. Alright, it's not crazy or anything, but take it. Everyone are 2 slots each? I feel like I haven't put something on. Yeah, we're good. Alright. That's pretty lucky. Get like an indelible top tier trinket from just like that random slot. Cool level.
The loathing festers.
I think it says Whispers at 1, Festers at 2. Got it. What have we here? An Oathith. I find these often underwhelming. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. 5 flame and like a potential stress heal on a person, and they might not even give you the option of that being someone who can do it. Not really my jam. So we got a lot of bubbles here. Not really. So. I think we earlier on we got one good. I think we got the Jester trinket or something from an earlier hoarder. Otherwise, right now we're just trying to keep ahead of the game. Stock up as many mastery points as total. And then I hate the fact that we have the minus 50% death blow resist as the trophy. I don't know if other trophies are all have a negative that bad, but whatever. What can you do? I haven't seen these guys once. These sometimes can be really annoying. Okay. The Jester has been really strong. Now that I like finally got his final abilities, he's been like a real monster, honestly. The solo into the finale is like a very, very, very predictable, huge burst of damage. Yeah, he's a pretty good build right now. I have to one of these times think about getting some more stress management in here, as I said before. But we have so many buffs going on. We have so many like. We have like 6 or 7 skills, like friendship things going on. We're just like really, really, really healthy. So we should be able to do a credible boss run. Obviously the boss run is going to piss me off because I'm not going to know how to do it. But really that first boss run, if I get to it, we're not there yet. There's always some cultist battle or something that's going to be like hell. Or I lose somebody. It's been known to happen. But the first boss fight, the first time you fight the boss is always very frustrating. But yeah. Oh, see. Big risk. Does she have the healing salve here? No. I'm going to use this just to make sure nothing goes hairy.
Need not be a lonely one.
I've been keeping that the whole game. Fucking dogs riposte, I find often just as such surprising damage. I usually don't respect it. To be honest. He's gonna hit him. Oof. I guess I'll do this to heal. I can just as easily do this, get a small heal, move on with my life. Okay. Okay. He can end the turn with the classic combo. It should give him the first turn on the way back. He gets a million buffs from that too. That's so funny. Some of these are from the trinket. If you do solo, you get 50% chance to crit. If you're rank 1, you get positive token. Just a lot of things to make this just ridiculous. So good. I find like that ability almost never gets death blown. It's a very high percentage. Death blow. It's a very high percentage of it being the killing blow.
This work is
Okay, now we finally get to get rid of the field hospital thing. Hopefully we don't get any sort of other bummer disease. Last time I spent money to remove a disease that was like mildly inconvenient, and then I believe, if I recall correctly, literally the next battle gave me the one that's one that I have now, which is just so much worse. Okay, finally get rid of that.
is harsh,
Is there anything else?
undeniably effective.
I don't mind spending 4 for a heal. Okay, this one's really rough. I'm gonna take out this one. This one's nice. We all have nice ones. None of these are terrible, so I'm fine with all this. And then the pharmacy. None of these are terribly important, so I'll keep my money. Really? This is like the first actual summer like hot feeling day in a while, so I'm not surprised that something like that's happening. It's like an actual forest fire, but Halifax is like the city. Yeah, it's the same temperature here, or no, it's a little colder, but the sun feels really hot today. More like the first day of the year where it feels like proper. So I'm not surprised by that. I went outside this morning at like 7, 6:30, whenever I got up. And I was like, just trying to get outside, you know? And there's like bugs everywhere. So it's kind of like, oh, this is fucked up. Like black flies and mosquitoes on me. But the second like the proper sun hits, I find those get reduced by a lot. Alright, here we go. That looks like Black Phillip. So, I'm gonna tank this up. What have you been up to? How you doing? Tend the flock. Throwing the slop to the lambs. Okay, I seem to be in the back row. I want to kill this thing because it's an extra dangerous character. I'm just gonna finale this now. Get out of the way. Those things look a little strong. This is overall pretty tough. These two alone, especially this one, it wiped herself off. Did you see that? She wiped off her mouth. It's fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna use this off the bat. Do you know anyone who's gonna sell it, or are you like just thinking it might be a good idea to sell it? Alright, so I need to take away my blind here. And what do you think the most valuable LEGO Star Wars piece is? Okay, so do I use this? No. I'm going to do Consecration of Fortitude on this spot. And then my boy's back here in the back line, just chilling. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to avoid that. Get the Blight going on these guys. And I'm going to use Intimidate on this thing, so the riposte isn't so bad. UCS Republic gunship. What's that look like? Oh, that's pretty sick. Nice. It's like a squad carrier. Alright, what are we doing here? We are leaping toward this fellow. Cutting him up. Putting a combo point on him. Have you had a lot of these for a long time? Are you selling them because you're done with them, or do you want money? Kind of sounds like a dumb question, I know, but... what do I do here? I intimidate this one. That's a while, man. Holy shit. 2010. Okay, I'm going to crack this boy up. Now I'm going to use this. This hits both of them and heals him a little bit. And then cut those two with the double bleed. And those two should bleed out now. Mantra heal's not worth it. This one's not quite dead, so that should bleed out now. Yeah. Which ones are you gonna buy? Do you have them like set up in your room or something, like already? Okay, clap this dude because this guy's my most tanky. Who cares if he gets hit for 4? He is probably has a huge amount of HP now. Yeah, he's up to 67. Alright, this guy still has the... Okay. Is there anything worthwhile to do here? This thing's going next. I'm gonna do Suffer on her, because she's got a pretty big blight there. That's sick, man. It's very cool to see. Putting that extra time in. And then... do I do a mantra heal here? No. I do light on this one, so he gets guaranteed super damage. This is going to be a lot. Guaranteed crit, ignores 20% resistance. This is going to be a big one. 53. Let's go. I love it. I had the... I feel like I did the old school Millennium Falcon at one point. Like I feel like I had the Millennium Falcon at one point. Could be wrong though. I feel like if I can't remember, then I probably didn't have it. Alright, so what's left? We get the last road battle. So we get the mastery points. And then into this fucker. How close to Halifax? How close to you in Halifax is that forest fire? Alright, so withstand. I have this useless stealth right now. And then Divine Comfort is not it. I'm gonna do Consecration of Light on this guy. This is a very weak fight. Very weak fight. I had a crazy unlucky thing. So when I was fighting the cultist, at the end, all I had left was a Plague Doctor. And the Plague Doctor has one ability. It's a whole complicated thing. Basically, it was like... it was so crazy, man. The Plague Doctor was the only one left, and all the corpses disappeared, so it was front row. And so the creature I was trying to kill had a blight on it. And so I either had the choice of waiting for the blight to tick down to give it a chance to kill it, or to expel it to do enough damage to kill it. And so I expelled it, which canceled the blight and did a burst of damage. It did not death blow him, and I had to sit there and pass until the guy killed me. It was actually just the worst thing ever. It was like one of the most salty I felt on one of my deaths in a while. I live in Lancaster. Oh, you're in Dartmouth? Okay. Okay, nice. I'm gonna use the other one of these. Birds outside. I saw the Blue Jays today just like dipping into like some messed up little pile of really dirty water. So that's like, okay, I'm gonna buy a bird bath. Then I'll be able to see that from the window, as well as the bird feeder. There's a hummingbird and the hummingbird feeder that was left here, which I filled up. That's in the other room too. Hold on. Oh, I should have moved. I should have moved to get something else there. She has no combat item currently. So I do notice in this game that oh shit, this thing is really hard. I hope I can kill it. So you can't ever be complacent these battles. Oh yeah, you usually fight these guys at the end of the 4th region. These guys are really scary. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy. This guy also summons this guy, so I'm still gonna. Okay. So first off, he does resummon the altar and give other guys, so you have to kill this thing.
Measured and steady.
Okay, Divine Comfort from the front. No, not necessarily. Well, yeah, Divine Comfort from the front. And then I will... This is hard. This is hard to figure out because I can't hit the back guy. I'm gonna leap to the front here and see if I can take this thing out. Okay, so I gotta do reflection here to take away that combo point. No, I'm just gonna tank up because that other guy's in the front line. So what's he gonna do? Fall, he's gonna hit him. Okay, that worked out pretty well. What did he add? Okay, so I'm going to finale this thing. It'd be nice to do 41 damage to this, but with the Jester build I have, I do think in 2 turns I should be able to kill this thing. Raptor's Beauty is terrifying. Okay, Horror's fine. I can actually take this. I can take that all myself if I recall correctly. Yeah, nice. Prelude. He does summon his guys again, so I'm a little worried about all this. Okay. Consecration of Light. Consecration of Fortitude in this spot. And so now we reflect. I'm going to use this taunt thing. This battle is... you really have to take this one seriously. It's really, really hard. Constant combo points. I'm sure this is something terrible. Alright. We still have a taunt on. This is not worth it. He doesn't have anything to break, so you intimidate to stop. Intimidate to slow down the damage. And then you from here, those things got cleared. He's gonna go into toxic this match almost for sure. Get a nice crit. He's still going on him with the taunts, which is quite good. So the taunts are being helpful. Okay, so now this is not great for you. Consecration of Light, I'll put on this spot. I'm a little worried about the healing here. Okay, so there's 2 turns till finale. So for now, I will use this because he wants to use Anti-Venom for his candle thing, and that saves her from damage. I'm going to move a little bit forward, which is a little bad because he's now here. Exaltation. Okay, we got some dodges. He's going to pull someone. He did. Okay, he pulled the guy now. So this is really bad that he's in the front. That he's away in the back. Okay, no one likes that. So what can you do? You can suffer. It's just better to move. Okay. We still have a taunt. He's not blinded. If you ignore this thing, it tends to be a mistake. So what I will do is I will intimidate this. I will then mantra these two, which is, I guess, pretty effective. And now I can... I'm just going to move one forward. I'm going to hold off on the finale. Okay. He's getting regen from his trinket, which is nice. That's a tough ability. What does that do? Extra turn, yeah. Very scary. Plus the healing is very, very significant. Okay, so she doesn't have a whole lot to do here. So I'll try to toast this guy a little bit, take off some of those stacks. We're gonna have to kill that thing. So now we... I could try to burst it down, but it's just not smart. Okay, I'm gonna solo this. I'm going to... he has to watch his... He has to watch his shit here. Time for a second taunt. Okay. What do you got from back there? From back there you can do what? You can do Necrosis, it's not worth it. Just layer on the dots to mitigate the healing. Okay, so they're roughly equal, which is nice. Okay, that's fine. Horror's fine. I gotta take that off him with Suffer. So now I probably one-shot this thing if I can. Doesn't look like I can. Okay. I'm a little worried about that. But I can kill it with Acid Rain next turn, looks like. Okay, so I need to... He goes next, he's going to take that. So I need to... break this. No, I need to just go easy on the healing here. The stress healing, sorry. I have to really respect this fight. Okay, so now I suffer this off, which I have to do. Okay, he killed that thing. You got a way better regen, but it's gone. It's fine. Back to Divine Comfort on the boys, because she doesn't really have any points to make her judgment worth it. And now we can kind of go off in this thing a little bit. I really hate this battle. I found also the longer it goes, the worse it gets for me. Especially, yeah, see. So this thing will heal her. So, me using... I should have just used the 2 finales on this thing, I think, generally. I hope that I can still get through this. This is a very, very dangerous fight. And the longer it goes, the more this thing just, like, absolutely owns you. All the healing... See, Death's Door on this guy. Well, he's not going to die. He often melts down. Thanatophobic. What does that mean? So, allied death. This is a really rough one for him. Okay, so we intimidate this thing. We don't taunt. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? We still don't have a whole lot to do here. I wish I'd given her a combat item. That'd be rough. I'm in the shit right now. This is a tough fight. I really got that dodged him. The horror's fine. Okay. So there's not a whole lot we can do. We can heal these guys. I haven't used a heal on this guy in a long time. So now we have to try to take this shit out. How's your weekend? Okay. We need to intimidate this thing. Can I heal here? No, not low enough to heal. I think we intimidate this thing to keep the damage down. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does ramp up over time. So now it's time for... I'm gonna hold off, try to kill this thing, and ramp up some bleeds on this guy. That's nice to see that weakness. Okay. So now we have abilities again. Get Consecration of Fortitude on this guy, because he's actually really in the shit. It's been okay, been a little bit of a weird mood. Yeah. I had that a little bit lately. Days like this where I have like the day off from the gym and can just like, oh, I can do whatever I want. It's almost like a little bit too much freedom, and I don't end up being like necessarily happier. Okay, I gotta take this bleed off in case it kills him. No, I gotta kill this thing. Maybe that was a mistake, but we'll see. Okay, nice dodge. I mean, it's been good. It's a beautiful day out. It's like the first like really summery day. That 40 crit is no bueno. Okay, so he did heal there. So we're now going to... We're not going to solo yet. We're going to keep layering the dot until we get this front thing killed. Okay, we got good dots on it. It's going to kill her. So now we go all in on this fucker. That's scary. That's really scary. So the damage is very frightening right now. Consecration of Light on this spot. He doesn't have his... So this is risky as well. Okay, he dodged that. So we got really good... Okay. I can heal. And then I was streaming for a while, and then I looked over and realized that like for some reason my microphone had gone from like the normal default. It had gone away from my like actually choosing my microphone to like default. So I was like streaming silently for like back, so this whole thing was kind of wasted, which is a shame. Okay, looks like we've managed to handle this boss. No, never say never, but so, but now that this run's been going quite well and we're near the end of it, I want to like kind of have it on the record. So, okay, do I heal here? I think you try to kill him. Okay, good. Yeah, nice. Okay, that guy is very hard. I've now fought that boss 4 times. He has ended my run twice, and twice I haven't. Have I lost the desire to play Valheim? I don't know. It's been so long that I'm like out of the mindset, so I never think about it. But like my evening time hasn't been that like useful when I play games, something like that. Like I'm not really streaming because it's like in the dark. I don't want to like I don't want to turn the light on and be like bathed in that like artificial light at like 9-10 at night. But I kind of miss Valheim to some degree. But like once you're out of the mindset, you're like not that motivated to get back into it. It's hard to say. Okay. Okay, forget all these things. It's been like probably 2 months since I played it, honestly. And I was just ready. I had all the stuff for the mountain boss. Okay, so that was fucking horrible, but no one died. And now we get to set things up. So we lost a ton of relationship points between each other. But hopefully we can get most of those back and have like the full round of friendships before this boss. When was the last time you played? For me, it's mostly like the thought process of all the things you want to do and all your priorities. And like for me, it's less about the progression and more about the base building, right? The old guild hall, rabid blood extract delivered, remove negative quirk. Each hero is 1 negative quirk purged. Purge is so good. Light sensitive, not that bad. Slugger, melee skills, +5 crit, very, very good for that guy. Combat, round start from 50, combat start, and it kind of sucks. We get all negative ones. 20% resolute chance for him is very good. That's my leper. Okay, so now we got a ton of mastery points. 6 mastery points, wow. Wow, that's really good.
There is nothing for it now.
Yeah.
To press on.
Okay, so I don't need to do any of these. I gotta put this on. This is really brutal. Minus 50% death blow resistance for a party with a flagellant is fucking painful, man. Okay, Wainwright. Do we have anything else? No. Mastery points. Okay, so we have 8. So how many eligible skills do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So first off, let's see if we want to take another. I'm probably going to take this, which is a little niche because I have no other blights, and take Endure, so make sure that I have proper stress healing. Have you ever shown me what your base looks like in that game? And then let's go to the mastery trainer. So again, let's review this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all except 1. Arguably, it feels like the least effective is solo. But we'll check this out. It might be break as well. Yeah, it's probably break. Okay, so. Okay, Deathless, Endure. Solo will give me 75% dodge, which is not nothing. And then both Consecrations and Mantra to make her just like the buff neater that she's always been. And then Solemnity and Reflection for their defensive abilities. Okay. That is a ton of mastery points and really helps me a lot. This kind of stuff I don't need to do. Now we check out the Provisioner.
Variable in the equation of your fate.
Okay, first off, let's look at the combat items and see if there's anything we want to do. He needs the Anti-venom. I have to remember to use... It'd be nice if I remember to use some of these. Oh, but actually I'd rather give him this. He needs it too much for... I sent a pic a while ago, but it's not as huge as there is. It's more like a house that developed. Oh yeah, you're right. I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. Invigorating Intoxicant. That's what he wants, yes. And then... What do you have? You only have one of those. And what does she have? She has nothing currently. Blade of Powders. A lot of these things can go. This is nice, but it's not for her. Do the mineral-rich spring water despite there only being one. Now we look at the combat items to see if there's anything else we really want to have. Not particularly. Trinkets. Nothing crazy. Is there a new stagecoach item that's important? Not really. Okay, so now we get into all of the... Now we get into all this. Okay, so... He gets this. This is these two. We need one food. We for sure take we'll probably take all 4 playing cards. Any stress issues? A little bit. Okay, so what do we have now? Let's think of that first. Okay, so 2 steak and spuds. 2 apples and cheese. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. Bleed resist on... I guess this guy. Stun resist. He has some synergies with that. Armor repair kit. Armor repair kit. Okay, let's take a look at the relationships. So some of them went real in the fucking can there. Baldwin, Damien. That's the only one. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so now we make sure everyone's relationships are hunky-dory.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Something to ease the rigors of the road. Take his stress down. And then... Do we have any negative quirks that are still really brutal? He just got this under nowhere. Is that in the alcohol? Okay, we look pretty good. That being 12 is a real bummer, so I got pretty unlucky with some of those. As per usual, I like recklessly spend money on it, so probably 2 flasks is the way to go. Let's take a look at 1. 13. It's just not good enough. Just not good enough. This is like a little bit reckless. I mean, not reckless as much as like just a little too much. The traveling heal, the Wainwright. We have 1 more space. Might as well get a little traveling heal before we go to the boss. Make it a little slightly easier. Alright, positive relationship chance stuff is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. And we'll be on our way. It's a weird mood, huh? So what's up? So are we gonna get any negative ones? I don't think so. I think the lowest one's at 14. When it's 14, you're more just concerned that you're not gonna get the positive one. Look at this. The party is all together. We're loving. No one's amorous, just respectful and hopeful. respectful, hopeful. Okay, we got the full jam going on here. Okay, nice. I don't even bother looking at which abilities it is. When you have 7 of them, you're like, I can't. It's just whatever benefits it is good. Alright. So, provided I can get through these 2 fights.
At last, the great ziggurat.
Wait.
Full of failure and regret.
This guy's gotten 3 diseases. I wasn't even in the fucking... When did I get this? At least it's only minus 5%. Okay, so provided I can make it to the fight, there might be 3... Hold on. Okay, I'm going to use the laudanum and then change before the boss. And then those death cap spores would be nice. But it's just a matter of who would use them. Anyway, I wonder how many fights there are here. There was 1 in Chapter 2, and there was 2 in Chapter 3. So there might be 3 Oblivion's Ingress fights before the battle starts. And I have to remember that, like, it's going to be a huge fucking bummer to get owned by this boss. But, like, you can't really realistically expect to go into the boss blind and have a chance. So I just have to I have to garner as much information as possible about what to do for the boss so that I can start working on a group to take it out. And I have to treat these respectfully. Isn't that right, Kate? Yeah. No crits, that's nice.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to tank up. Then we're going to start cutting these 2 up, although it would be nice to hit the altar. We don't have the best backline. So I'm going to do Divine Comfort to start the healing going. And then he's dazed. So I'm tempted to take their buffs, but really what I need to do is start the Acid Rain going. That gets a kill on him. Get the Blight going in this guy. So we start slicing this dude, I think. And then next turn I'll try to burst him down with Finale. And then the altar will blow up, so I don't want to do that actually. I'll use Judgment and Acid Rain to take out the altar in the back. It's not really a point of doing the consecration. It's not really gonna have time to go for it.
A slow dissection.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 9.
An unavoidable end.
Nice, the teamwork. Okay, 6. So he might die in 2 turns. Okay, you can heal him all you want. So we'll spam death just to make sure that guy dies.
Messy.
And now here comes the pièce de résistance. The solo into the finale. Please don't kill him, by the way. He's got the triple 75% dodge. Wait, is he on reduced melee skills? Fuck. Alright, so take out the break. Nice dodge. Everyone else is stuck in its place. These things are not worth doing. Just tag this boy out, which is kind of dumb actually. Oh, it took away the range skills thing though. So now you can try to finale this guy. 28 crits, pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to use Reflection on myself. -2 stress, pretty good. Let's see what he does here. Death's Door gets weakened, nice. Missed that. That works too. So can I heal him? No. But I can shoot this guy with a Judgment. Right.
All problems have their solutions.
This is even better than the previous time in terms of overall party relationships. They don't even give you rewards anymore, which is cool. It could have given you trinkets to change things around. I mean, I wouldn't complain. So I have to remember. What's this? Nice. Cool. I have to remember to change her laudanum to like a better combat item.
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
We're getting really good candles. Okay. No buffs. That's a shame. Okay. This is the guy who was very, very dangerous before. This guy ended the previous run ahead. Good look at this. Is insane. It's just insane how much. It's absolutely insane how many different debuffs he puts on. So you have to kind of treat this battle respectfully. But we are stronger, obviously. Okay, so Divine Comfort. Actually, I'm going to do... no, I'm just going to start with Divine Comfort. Get the regen going. It lasts for 3 turns and it's a 4-turn cooldown, so you just want to get it going. And then tank up here. We're trying to focus the backline guy down first. And then take out this one because he heals the other guy. So I'm just going to blow a finale early because I'm at the front. It's nice damage. And then Acid Rain. That should take out that guy. And now take out the front dude. Break his shield. Her shield. It's kind of slender. Kind of like a Flea or Slash from Magus's Castle and Chrono Trigger vibe to them. There's no Slash, just Flea. No, actually no. Slash was the other guy. Right, okay, never mind. I gotta know. Okay, we got a free healing salve. There we go. That's a 45 heal. Let's go. So now we... Consecration of Light. We're going to do Fortitude on this spot, because this guy is a really good regenning defense already. And then start hitting this dude up. I'll take these buffs. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Oh, I'm gonna endure his stress. That's a lot. That's one of the ways this could go tits up, is stress. Razor's Wit, move a little forward here. Get a nice crit. So what's next? I still got a taunt. I'm gonna weaken this guy because he's got a crit coming. They are still stealth, but whatever. Here. Do I endure this? It's a pretty weak dot. So damage is the key here. Stun, I love that. I don't know where it came from, but I love it. Aloe Vessel, Hollow Vessel. Strong, very strong bleed. Mantra's not worth it. I'm going to do Divine Consecration of Light on this spot. He's next. That should allow me to use Slice Off to kill this guy. This is fine. Okay, he's still using his single target skill. So he doesn't have his AoE one, which heals everyone. Oh. The stress is very high though. I think that does like 4 stress to that guy. So that's no good. Down to 11. So obviously one of the ways this can be bad is him dying. Okay, I have to take his debuffs now because he's got a lot. This gets removed at the end of my next turn. Okay, it's my turn next. I use Solemnity. 71 heal. All right. So it could be worse. The relationships suffer slightly. Okay, it's now time for me to... I have a finale here. I'm just gonna bust it out. 38 crit. Pretty good. And so, we're looking good. Mantra's not worth it. This is big damage.
A brilliant conclusion.
So let's see how this goes. Death's Door, no surprise. He'd probably do the big AoE ability now that'll fuck us all up. Nope. Just hitting him. Okay, and missing. So this thing is refusing to die. There we go. The meltdown actually did very little except the relationships. So what should I do here? Just kill him. Okay, cool. Pretty good. When I was much weaker, that was a terrifying battle. He would shuffle us, do damage, and triple debuff us with weak and vulnerable and blind or something. It was absolutely horrible. And that was the end of my run at the end of the second region. Just shy of the candle. Okay, so I don't know if there's going to be a third. I can't tell if there's a third one, so I'm going to remove the laudanum here for the mineral-rich spring water. And everyone else is the combat items they want. It'd be nice if we had a second one here. This is cool, but like, I just don't think it's going to hit the people I wanted to hit, so I'm going to keep it as is. And then there's either one more boss here or there's not. It looks like there's not. Right?
Behold, the source of the stain.
Okay.
Way to incomprehensible.
Let's see how this goes. So, he is to... Hey, baby. You looking at the Blue Jays? Ooh, look at this fucker.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
Okay. Round end, convert the shield to attack buff. Ideation, apply on hit, combo and stress, and random adjacent hero another combo point. Apply on hit, knockback when target. When target is comboed, ignores dodge and is 100% damage with a stun. Okay. So. At round end. So I need to take this out. That took it out. Okay, so he's knocking my dude back. I don't like that. Very low. He only has 65 health. So this can't be it. I'm going to start with the finale just to get the back line. I'm going to move her back so that this guy's a little more in a more normal position. And then start plugging away. This thing's going to really fuck me up. Okay, that's terrifying. That thing will really, really fuck me up. Then he always knocks your front guy back. You like that, didn't you? Okay, so Divine Comfort's got to get going. So where does this come from? I'm always curious about that. He's gonna knock him back again. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Okay. We're still in a heap of shit though. This guy's really strong. I can't use too much stuff on him because there's no way this is just the boss. So I don't know finale, so there's no point in using solo. But I need to get this off him. So yeah, this is really bad. He's got a ton of fucking this is gonna hit so hard. No, not bad. Alright, so Deathless. Heal up. 2 really big heals there. Are these his only 2 moves? I really need to get through this phase to see what's next. It's very important. Okay, so I need to break this. My guy I've been very lucky my guy has not been blinded until now. So now we... Okay, I'm going to try to solo and then get this guy out of here. In the meantime... you try to kill this thing. Okay, there we go. There's quite the form. Okay, round 3. It's now got 75 health. So I have a combo point on me. So I'm going to... This thing now has 75 health. So I suspect this is at least one more stage. So... I'm going to use the first stimulants. Finale this guy for 38. Nice. Precise intent. What is that? Contempt, you're next. That's not good. You never want to see that. I'll use this then, in case this guy like completely one-shots me. And then I'll hit him with the big dog. Okay, let's take a look here. What's he got? Convert end, round end, convert dodge to crit. So we're gonna have to get rid of these. This also lowers her stress, which she doesn't have. We got through that dodge. Tear down. 8. He just resists the bleed. We have to get through this. We have to get through this dodge. And he has to use reflection here. Okay. Love the dodges. So he'll then use this next. But I'm not really sure what it does. Okay, I'm going to use reflection here. Just because we seem to have sort of a light turn. Let's enjoy the music a little bit more here. Yeah, maybe a bit too much. Okay, so he gets a lot of turns. So I would... He does have the crit here. But he's vulnerable, so I'm going to tank up. Just take whatever's coming my way. What does that do? Adds that. Adds a little stress as well. Okay, so do I endure here for stress relief? Do I do suffer? The suffer's not bad. He doesn't need it. No one is really stressed except him. So let's try to hit this guy with this. Okay, there goes the dodge. So kick the heal on this guy. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get rid of this. Alright. So round 3. How much health does this guy have? 100. Rumination. Okay, double horror. I gotta steal that horror. Okay, so I don't want this to hit this guy because he's very weak. So I will solo to the front. But if I do that, I have the first turn next time as well. So, whatever, it's fine. It gives me a lot of dodge, so I have a better chance of dodging it once it comes in. Okay, 52 on her. No one appreciates that. So, he gets the first turn. He can't do anything. Fuck. Alright. Didn't really do my math there. Okay, so what the fuck does this do? A lot of horror. Alright, so we have a lot of things here.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Deals 100% remaining bleed on target as damage. So this guy's got a lot of... So it seems like I should just layer weakness on this guy. You can hit me for 1, that's fine. The bleed is not that bad. She's on death's door. I would say it's best if she heals herself. It's not the best use of that, and then gets the regen going again. It's a little weak. I've been really weak on the consecrations. Do I use suffer? I gotta take this double stress off him. So I'll stress myself out and go a little ham on these motherfuckers.
The pulse slows.
Okay, I'm a little on my back. I'm a little on my heels right now. Okay, but we do have a jester. He's got a big penis. Okay, time to. No, I got this for one more turn. I can't hit him. Okay, he's got a lot of dodges. I think she's dead. No, it's not. That's not the damage ability. Whatever. Okay, so where are we at here? Time to... I have only one more use of withstand. I will taunt here. No, I can't use this. It'll take away his... This will take No, this is fine. No, it's not. He'll lose the blind. Whatever. It's fine. Alright. So, he's gonna go toxic here. I'm really worried about her. Do I have a heal? Maybe I use this on her. She's next. She will heal a little bit. So that's fine. So hit this boy up. The problem is that no, I can't do that. The reason I can't do that is because I need this additional damage buff to be on his thing. So if I endure, no one really has that. I can suffer her. This is a weak turn, but it's fine. Her turn's next. She does heal a little bit here. Consecration of Fortitude on herself. And then hopefully the Jester gets the first turn here, which is not. Okay, so she's not dead. Nor is she even. Okay, he's blinded. This should be a big finale here. I'll use this. I'm sure this guy might have a 4th phase, but whatever. 57 crit, then he dodges the other thing. Okay, that's good. Still very worried about her, obviously. This is the bleed that's really going to fuck us up. So... Deathless. Forgot that was there. What are the debuffs we have? Just... Okay, so Mantra is not it. Consecration of Light. I'll put on this space because this one's a little awkward currently. Nah, whatever. Maybe the Jester might be able to get this one. Anyway, this is a little confusing, but we're getting through it. He's blinded. So I will taunt because I have all the defenses, and then I will remove my blind. Oof, that's crazy damage. And it moves us around too. Okay, so we get some turns here. Don't have finale. If I do this, I'm gonna get really fucked up. This is the one that gives me a dodge, but it puts me in the wrong place. So this is a tough situation. I'm just gonna move. Okay, and then suffer, endure. I think I just do damage to this guy. I'm not too worried about his stress. Some of this shit's a little crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Big blight on this guy, 22. Okay. Mantra heal here is very good. Okay. Nice. Fucking huge value. That's like 72. Alright, so. Intimidate is the move here. I can't really do much damage. Or maybe I just tank up. No. It's fine. Just intimidate. He's pretty low. I'm sure there's a 4th segment. Where's the bleed? Where's the blight damage? The fuck? There we go. Okay.
Ambition drove you to abandon everything you had.
So that was a one-shot of the 4th boss. That was a very good party. I'm disappointed though a little bit. I love success, but that was a little easy, right?
For a time.
75 plus 75 plus 100. I don't know. I got pretty lucky there. That team was like outstanding. All right, sweet. Let's go. I don't have the same reaction I did before when I was like squealing on the floor happily, but that's 4 bosses done. There's only 1 more to go. That's great. I'm glad I turned the stream back on to get at least the last region. So how long is that? An hour 14 minutes? All right, yeah. All you missed was me.
I made ready to depart, imploring you to rejoin me in more wholesome pursuits. Instead, you babbled of impossible measurements, ushering me down into the bolted cellar. In the dim light, I recoiled at the preparations you had made. 4 bodies laid out along the lateral points of the crown. As the dagger's blade revealed itself through my chest, I understood. I was to be the 5th.
I wonder how this game relates to the first one.
Little by little, your recollection mends the rifts of this sundered.
Like, is this guy who's talking now the friend of the academic from the previous one? Why would the narrator be both voices? Anyway, so that was really good. We got 100 candles in a dream, and it's time for me to smoke some sausages. No homo, and probably get back to this tomorrow. If you fellas are still there, hope you're doing well. I'm out of here. See ya.